Going.
We have to go to Dunkirk.
The year was 1940, and hundreds of thousands of British troops were trapped on a beach under attack and eventually rescued by military and civilian boats. Now the story of Dunkirk is a jaw-dropping, edge-of-your-seat action film.
When someone tells you hours after they've seen a movie that they're still like this, is that a compliment to you?
I think in the case of Dunkirk, it's certainly a compliment, because really the idea behind the film is suspense and intensity.
While there is death, Nolan avoided gore. The horror of war is expressed through the young soldiers' desperate attempts to escape. One of them is played by Finn Whitehead in his first starring role and first time in a movie, period.
Yes, it was my first film role.
I mean, that's kind of like someone saying, let's take an airplane ride for the first time, and then like going to the moon. This is a big deal.
Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. But nothing really properly prepared me until I had my first day on set and saw these huge, warships and planes flying overhead and hundreds of extras dressed in battle gear on the beach. That's when it really settled in, and I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely actually happening.
It was also the first film for One Direction singer Harry Styles, who prepared in part by going swimming in a wool coat.
It was good just to kind of, get an idea of how heavy you were going to be while, doing that stuff, and I think it definitely helped to just prepare you rather than going in the first day and being like, oh, this is quite heavy.
Much of the movie was shot on the same beach where the real evacuations took place, in similar inclement weather. And some of these boats were the original vessels used during the rescue.
It was sweet seeing all that. They were really funky little boats, funny odd ones. And ours was a 1930s boat.
They also used real Royal Air Force Spitfires like these ones for the fighting scenes. And we've gotten used to seeing GoPro shots for shots like that, but they used actual IMAX cameras to shoot the point of view of the pilots.
In fact, the entire movie was shot on large format film, a rare combo of IMAX and 70mm photography.
This will be playing on 70mm film in 2 theaters in Seattle.
Oh, great.
Why would you tell people, go seek out those theaters and see this movie on those screens?
They're seeing the best possible presentation of the story. It gives you a sort of emotional, immersive relationship with the events you're seeing.
A truly memorable cinematic experience that will leave audiences breathless.
You can practically see it from here.
What?
Home.